Hey guys, and welcome back. Today is going to be my very first tutorial for this year. This is something I tried and failed. This is a Kathleen Lights look that she had in one of her videos. I attempted it. I talked about this in a previous video, how I miserably failed. I've played around with the shadows a little bit more and I think we might be able to get there. We're going to try it again though. And so this is using her Zodiac palette, and she just uses 2 shades in this. So as I'm doing the tutorial, I also kind of want to do a mini review on this. I have used this for a while and I definitely have an opinion on it now. And so I would like to talk a little bit about the shadows, the quality, the different shades, which ones work, which ones don't, just as I'm going along in this tutorial. So I'm going to insert a picture here of Kathleen and the look that she had on, and that's what I'm going to try to replicate, and we'll see how close we can get. So I'm going to zoom in and we will get to the shadow. Alright, so the 2 shades that she uses for this look are these 2 right here. The purple one she has all over the lid into the crease, and then she mixes this one in the crease to make a deeper, to make a different shade of purple basically. So my mistake the first time I did it is I started with the blue in the crease, and I'm going to explain why that's wrong, or I'm going to explain why that didn't work. So I'm going to start with this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil as a base because I couldn't get the purple to be as saturated as she did. It's a very tricky shade to work with, but it's not as bad as the blue. I really like the purple, using it on the lower lash line and a tiny bit in the crease, but I don't particularly like it to build up. I'm going to try using this underneath it and see if it works. So anyway, so my mistake previously was starting with the blue in the crease and then adding the purple and blending it in. But the blue is an extremely patchy shade, and I would just blend, and parts of it would just blend away, just patches of it. So we're gonna start by packing on the Sagittarius onto that white base. That already is sticking a lot better than my previous attempts. I have tried this a couple of times, so we're gonna see if I can actually manage to get it right this time. So step 1 is I'm going to pack this on until it doesn't pack on anymore. As I'm doing this, I just want to go ahead and talk about the palette just a little bit. There are shades in here that I absolutely love, and then there's mostly just the one that I find problematic, and that's the blue shade that we're going to be using, the Aquarius. I don't know why I can't get it to work for me. It just is so patchy and does not blend out well. I'm not really sure what the deal is, but it just doesn't work very well for me. And the Sagittarius is a very beautiful, unique shade, but it's weird because it doesn't pick up on your finger very well, and it doesn't swatch at all. But it will pick up with a brush. But it has to be the right brush. Not every brush will pick up this color. So you really have to work with it and learn how to use it. But those are the main 2 in the palette that are difficult, and it's just hilarious because these are the 2 I have to work with for this look. The Gemini, absolutely stunning. I love that one. The Libra, love it. And the Virgo is a beautiful brown, deep brown shade. So I definitely like a lot of these colors. And for the price of it, I think it's like 16, 18 bucks. I think it's 16. It's definitely worth it. I don't know that I will ever use this fiery color or this one, but the rest of them, I see myself using some. This one I'm interested in and would love to play with. I haven't yet. Okay, so I feel like this is built up somewhat. I think that might be as much as I'm going to get it to build. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take a not a huge fluffy brush, but a medium fluffy brush. And I'm gonna see if this brush will pick it up, but I'm gonna take the purple shade and I'm going to soften out and blend it into the crease and see if we can get that blend. But you can see already, even with this shade, as I'm blending, it blends away so much of the color, and I'm adding more to my brush. Like, it's so difficult to work with. I feel like she had to have taken 30 minutes to do that eye look. Like, I don't know how she managed to make it that intense. So I'm gonna start with, I think the key is to use the blue as little as possible because it's so freaking patchy. Like I said, I'm gonna get all the purple down that I need, and then I'm going to add as little of that blue as possible. So I'm gonna have to go back and forth. I know to build up, I'm gonna blend and build because I am blending away a lot of that purple. Man, why is it so patchy? I just don't understand. So I'm gonna build this up again. So I've got somewhat of a blend into the crease, and oh my goodness. And the first time I tried this, by the time I was done, like, I gave up. My eye was raw from trying to blend it. I don't know. And this is already not the greatest start. That purple is patchy. Okay, blend, blend, blend. Okay, I want to go ahead and add in some of the blue to see if I can get that purple in that purple shade she had in the crease. So I'm gonna take some blue and I'm going to place it and try not to buff and blend too much. I mean, I have to blend some, but I'm gonna try. This is the most difficult look I've ever tried. And it's just two stinking colors. I don't understand. I really would love for her to do a tutorial on this so I can see if she struggles with this. Because, so difficult. Okay, and then now I'm going back into the Sagittarius, trying to get that right tone. Okay. See, I'm trying to pat. Okay, that, you can see, I don't know, you can see this line right here. That's where my brush is blending back and forth. And that is where, like, it just picks the product up. I'm trying to tap it instead of swiping because the swiping is not working. Okay. So there's the crease. I'm going to see, now the purple on the lid's completely gone. So I'm gonna layer this up again and put some more of this white on. So this is about as good as it's gonna get, I believe. So this is probably as good as I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna make the other eye match, put on some eyeliner, probably some mascara, and I'm gonna come back just to talk about the palette a little further. And clearly I'm having issues with it, but I do love some of the other shades. So I'm gonna come back after this is all done, see if I can pull it together, and we will go from there. So hang on. All right guys, so I gotta say, not a fan of this. It looked so beautiful on her, and I honestly, she's got to be a magician. I don't know how she did it with these shadows. I think that this is the closest I will ever get, and honestly, I don't think I'll ever use that blue again. I have blended so much on my eyelids that they hurt, and this is the second time I've done that. So, but I want to give you a quick overview of the palette. Like I said earlier, I've already told you everything you need to know, really. There's some good, some bad, and I think it's worth it. But here's just some quick swatches of the shades. Again, my favorite is this one right here, the Gemini absolutely stunning. And the Cancer, those are my two most used, and they are incredibly soft. Love those. So the Virgo, there's the Leo, there's the Virgo. That is actually a pretty good matte. The Libra and the Scorpio. Libra, very good transition shades. Scorpio, that is a good metallic. Absolutely beautiful. This is the Sagittarius. Does not swatch. It is so hard to the touch, and I've tried scraping it. It's actually got some hard pan on it already. And then here's the black in the palette. This is the Capricorn. It has some gold glitter in it. Very nice black. And again, here is, where am I gonna swatch this? The Aquarius. So patchy. I don't know what is up with those two shades. And then the last is the Pisces. Yes, I'm swatching on my elbow. I'm sure that's beautiful. Metallics in this are beautiful. Some of the mattes work, some of them don't. I would just honestly steer clear of the two shadows I tried to use today. Anyway, so this was my failed tutorial. If you can get this to work and you can recreate her eyeshadow look, please tag me. Here's my Instagram handle. I would love to see it because, man, I had a hard time with this one. I think these colors are so pretty. I just can't make it as smooth and as saturated as she did. I don't know. I think that's it. That's all I gotta say about this. So, beautiful palette. Lots of it works. Those two don't. That's all. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I know that my first two videos of the year have been a dud product and then a failed tutorial, so I know we're off to a great start. But I have some new stuff coming. I'm going to try out the Cover FX Power Play Concealer, and I think I'm going to compare it to the Jouer and the Shape Tape to see which one is my favorite. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to see you guys next time. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you want to see future videos, hit that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Stay gorgeous. Bye. This is a tutorial. Okay, my under eyes look horrible. I'm sorry. I'm still testing out that stupid Jouer concealer that everyone loves. It doesn't work on me.